What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? We tuning in for another video. And y'all can see by the thumbnail. Y'all see what I done did already. I ain't even guess what y'all the thumbnail. Y'all see what I done did, man. So, yep, we got another one. It's about to be on the way. It's rather late. I didn't think it was gonna make it. And I'll give y'all the backstory on how I got it and all that here in a minute. But I was in there building the carburetor. I'm finna move these three, I should say. Move these three, so when they come, and then I show y'all everything, depending on how the lighting is, man. I hope I can show it to y'all pretty good before it get too dark. I don't think so. But anyway, we finna make it happen. Cause I gotta move 1, 2, 3 of them. So we can put that thing right here. But let me get that done, then we're gonna crank y'all up in a minute. What it do, BCG fam? So we waiting on the pack to touch down. And while we waiting on the pack to touch down, I'm multitasking, getting stuff posted. We getting stuff posted, man, and about to dial. I got another custom carburetor right here. This an old school. This an old school 600 right here. But it had the old school needle and seat set up on it. I just changed it to the needle and seat setup of today's time, I'll say, which is gonna be better. I grabbed the wrong socket, I bet. Which is gonna be a lot better. Put them on the modern needle and seats. And now I'm trying to get the side. I know what that is. Let's go get the right side, y'all. Then we can get that thing tight. Put that up. Let's go get the right size 3/4. But I changed it over, right side needle and seat. I'm trying to get this baby done today. I want to do a 1-day turnaround on it, cause he shipped it. That's why I said, man, I get it. People use the post office to ship the carburetor to me the majority of the time, but I really prefer them not to, cause the post office terrible. I'm just saying, they terrible, man. They're just real. They real are. They terrible. And they take so long. Like, this package arrived a week and a half late. Like, it was in transit like 2 weeks. And it only come from South Carolina. It only come from South Carolina. It was in transit for like 2 weeks. That's bad. They're real bad. And it ain't the first time. It ain't the first rodeo with the post office. It ain't the first time they did this. So, you know, I get it. But they really not, the post office really not that much cheaper, to be real with you. But when I ship carburetors out and ship them back, I ship through, I use FedEx. And most people getting their carburetors within 1 or 2 days. Just regular standard shipping, but they get them within like 1 or 2 days. And they get them in one piece. So I just tightened this inlet, fuel inlet. And seeing that this is an old carburetor, the linkage is terrible. That's why I got WD-40. Sometimes every blue moon you have to do this. This thing here bad. You have to do this and work this thing so it don't. Look at that, freed it up just that fast. See, it's still sticking, but this gonna be one of the ones. It needs see, look at that. It's so rusty. it's just so rusted, man. It's bad. That sticking point. And you know, I try to save the customer much money as possible. But sometimes you just can't. Cause see, he already had to get get an electric choke cap from me. Did my last one I had in stock, cause the carburetor was so old. As soon as I took it apart, the choke cap just like disintegrated. Some of the pieces, it just fell off, 3 pieces. So you know stuff happens, but see now you got this, which I'm not really a fan of that throttle. That thing's sticking. I'm gonna have to keep working to see if I can free it up. If not, I think I got a seat 100 base plate. Then you have to change the base plate, but you know, you try to keep from doing that because it add on to the cost. You know, and I rebuild these for $250, the vacuum secondary. But then to add on to the cost, you got an electric choke cap. Then you talking about you need a base plate. So, you know, it's one of them things is like, see what you can do. So I'm gonna keep working at this cause y'all wanna see the pack anyway, me too. I already cleared everything out so we can put it in front of the T-top. So stay tuned. Hopefully we get some decent lighting. I don't think so, but stay tuned and we're gonna turn y'all on to get here. All right, BCG fam, y'all can see I'm still out here. Man, I just couldn't, I couldn't end the night like that, man. The pack made it, but it too dark to see, so I'm gonna show y'all in the morning still. But man, I went ahead and I said, let me go ahead and get this stuff switched over, cause I just hate, man, I hate to get beat by stuff, man. I hate to get beat, so I went ahead and switched everything over. He pretty much got a new carburetor. That's all the old stuff over there. Like I done completely switched it over. But in the Joker run, I'm fine tuning it now. But this how it look now. I took all I used was his fuel bowls and his metering block, but he got an up-to-date vacuum canister. His electric choke cap had broke anyway. He had to buy that new cap from me. That's brand new cap. Main body is way better than his. Updated boosters, the choke plate better, a better base plate, everything. So I switched it all over. I had already updated the needle and seat setup, which it had the old style needle and seats. Man, it was just over. Put them new screws in there, new fuel bowl screws, everything. So now I'm just pretty much fine tuning it, man. I mean, I just hated to go in on this note, but I changed the fuel transfer tube to a newer one, cause they changed that. They used to use an O-ring, but them things they leak, man. So we just trying to get them running now. I'm just tinkering around with it right now. Trying to get it running, but which I gotta iron it up. But I was just showing y'all that. I'm gonna get this thing ready, then I'll turn y'all on in a minute. All right, so man, I'm done for the night. I started tinkering with it, and I already kind of knew. I kind of knew, man, when it acted how it acted the first time. I know, man. I done dialed these carburetors in so much. I can tell what's going on when I first hit the key and how the difficulty of it idling. And that baby is having a time. So I know what that means. I mean, the metering block probably jumped too. That happens with older carburetors. That's why I'm kind of I would buying a lot of older ones to try to keep the price down for people, but I kind of stopped. I kind of try to get some more modern because of that. I'll run into, I'm like, hey man, I'm grabbing carburetors that ain't no good, warp metering blocks, and what it does is make them, they would just not, you can't tune them right. They won't idle. They suck in air. Sometimes they could have cracks in them. You don't know them. It's a lot of stuff. I done ran into everything. And something is definitely wrong with his metering block. So that whole carburetor was junk, basically. Which he didn't know. You know, people buy these things they don't know. You know, it's some junk, man. So it like, he pretty much having a whole carburetor, like, and this the same thing that happened to the gentleman before. With multiple people before, you find one problem, then find out this wrong. So basically, that thing was not idle. It won't idle. So I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow. We're gonna resume tomorrow. I'm gonna show y'all the new ride too, but I'm gonna change the metering block, put the one that I had on there, what was originally with that main body, and that baby gonna fire right up and idle like it's supposed to. Why? So we're gonna resume that tomorrow, and we're gonna check out the new ride. So y'all stay locked in. All right, BCG fam, top of the morning, the next day, as y'all can see. And man, Tina be leaving everything. I just seen it. Man, I come out here this morning, called myself, I said, I'm gonna see if I can get the carburetor straightened out. Call. When I was messing with it last night, I told you I switched the metering block out, which I did. But I guess man, it's just, I guess that main body is probably warped too, because what you have going on, it got an irregular idle. You know, it fired up now. It fired up. The other metering block, his warped, obviously, and you can put a straight edge on and stuff, but it wasn't idle at all. So now it'll idle and then it cut off. So I'm like, okay, it's just some bad parts, some old parts. And that's what I'm saying. That's what happened. So it like, man, they're what you get sometimes. So now I'm gonna have to make the call. And then, you know, the best thing gonna be is to buy one that I'm have ready. Which when I get the 600s now, most of the time, I try to opt for the newer one, the Street Warriors, which is a lot of them floating out there. And I grab them and I rebuild them, cause some of them, there's a lot of them that need rebuilding too. But I usually sell those most of the time. The Street Warriors, they look better too. And that's probably what he gonna have to end up doing. It'll be a cheaper route. But the pack touchdown last night, like I told y'all. I'm looking at it right here. I know y'all ready to check this thing out, so here it is. Boom. There it is right there, y'all. The pack has touched down. Let me get there. Y'all know I gotta get that good thumbnail. Got to get that good thumbnail. So, this is an 84 Buick Regal Limited. It's a roller, cause y'all can see I got the wood behind the wheels, tires. As y'all can see, if you know about those infamous creases right there, then you probably know what that means. Right there, let me show you the other side, which we ain't studying it. Y'all know about those quarter panel creases right there, then you know probably been some hard lunching going on. But y'all know why I got it, which I told y'all what I was gonna do. And y'all saw me rinsing the T-top off, so y'all know it wasn't for no reason. But this is it. You know, they were just racing this thing, like straight racing. They were straight racing this thing. You see, it just got some, looked like the seats were nice in it at one point in time. I just looked at it, they are matching seats. It looked like it. I know the color looked different here on camera, but yeah, this it. I'm gonna clean it all out, of course. They were straight racing this thing. It's just, they try to make this baby like the dash ain't look decent except that right there. But I know that I'm my bad, y'all. I said I know I'm gonna definitely use that radio. Take the AC controls out. I can't remember if I got it, but y'all see, that's a purge, a bump. But like I said, they were just straight racing the thing, man. Hence all the stickers. Flow shifter stay in the car. Got a good door panel over there, decent door panel. Gauges. I'm gonna take the tack out. I'm taking the tack out. Let's see. I ain't even popped the hood last night, so we seeing everything together. Y'all know this thing got a rear end in it already. it's supposedly been frame notched, which I'm pretty sure it has, cause they were racing it. Let me reach back there. Yep, it been frame notched. Frame been notched already, so that baby ready for a 10-inch wheel, which is probably what they had on it anyway. Let me pop for the hood. Got a homemade cowl on it. So I figured that, which I probably, well, I use. Yeah, they were straight racing this. No heater box. Got steel mounts in it already. Steel frame mounts. Yeah, they had something in this joker. You got a, I don't know, it's a Regal crop member, but I think it's a. So I'm gonna give y'all the backstory on how I got this thing. So I let me fix y'all, man. A little crooked. I got to fix my view. Hold on, man. I got to have the camera right. All right, but give y'all the backstory. So this was a marketplace find, Facebook marketplace find. Man, I hopped on. Me and wifey both constantly on marketplace. Hopped on marketplace. It was posted 45 minutes. I caught it 45 minutes after it was posted. Turned out the guy he watches the videos too. Much love to him and stuff too. So we chit chatted a little bit, and I told him I wanted it, and that was that. So I couldn't get up there. So shout out to my little bro Steve Davis. Y'all know Steve, man. Call Steve. Hey, little bro, need you to go grab this car for him. I'm gonna send you the money. Can you do it? Boom, boom. I got you. So my little brother Steve picked it up, and you know, it chilled at their house about a couple of days, and then I sent my buddy Jerome Jackson to, and they went up there and grabbed it for me and made it back last night. So it was sitting at Steve's house for a couple of days. But yeah, man, that's what it is. Like I said, it's really somebody was racing it, but as you can see it got a positive rear end in it. I think Steve said something about it's a G4 crop member somewhere in the car, but it might be in the trunk. I gotta get in the trunk cause the trunk been shaved. Now, the old owner was getting ready to LS swap this thing, which, you know, hey, whatever a person want to do, they want to do. Then this power steering pump and all that. I'm just checking out. Yeah, they were racing this thing for real. Look at that, they cut all that out. I just looked at that. They were racing there. I'm gonna have to get that fixed. Cause that's why I got it for the front end. I'm gonna have to fix all that, which ain't nothing to it. It ain't nothing to it. But yeah. See the wiper motor, all of that. But yeah, man, this thing gonna be for sale ultimately. It's gonna be for sale. Yes. MSD box, I ain't even realize. Look at that. I'm talking, I ain't even see that. So got an MSD box on it too. Fuel pressure regulator still. Man, okay. Somebody be good to go, depending on what they want to do with it. It can be easily put back on the road. It ain't nothing to that. Y'all know I'm put a heater box back in one. But this thing gonna be for sale. So to tell y'all, the plan, I'm gonna take the front end off of it. I told y'all what I was gonna do. I don't know if people thought I was playing, but I just happened to find a perfect front end, cause these are Grand National bumpers. That's why they the paintable. They the paintable bumper. No, it's not. I don't know. It look chrome under there. I don't know. It could be, couldn't be. I don't know. I'll check them out further, but they could have just painted black over everything, which looked like what. Now I'm looking at it, look like what they did, which is fine. Cause it got that. It got the front I want. So flared fenders and stuff. So what I'm gonna do? We're gonna take the front ends off and switch them. So we're gonna put this entire front end, hood and all, on the T-top. That's gonna simplify painting a lot. That's gonna make Jay Hall's job a whole lot easier. So we're gonna switch front ends, and that's literally what I bought this car for. We're gonna take the front ends off. I'm gonna put the wheels on this car too, so it'll have 4 matching wheels. And then I'm gonna switch, then put this front end, my old front end off of the T-top on here. So once I do that, the car will be for sale. Which, like I said, my front end is not bad. It's just different colors. It's just different colors. This the roughest fender. That fender over there is still good, and that's the same. It's the same color as the car. And then you know you gotta get your clips to, you know, that just clip in there, the grill. And then it's missing a bezel on that side, which is in the trunk, which I'll probably go ahead and put on so it'll have a bezel and all that. So this front end, this whole front clip, I should say, this front clip and wheels and tires will be going on this car. This front clip gonna be going on this car. Bumpers too. This bumper going on, and the back bumper and tail lights will be switched too. The back bumper and tail lights coming off of this car and going on that one. But that one got good tail lights as well. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So we switching the back bumpers, back bumper and tail lights. Put them on that car. Front end, whole entire front clip and bumper going on that car, and the wheels and tires. So we'll have 4 matching wheels and tires. Which I ain't checked. Yeah, 4 matching wheels and tires. And then this car gonna be for sale. Right here, this car gonna be for sale. As soon as I get that done, everything else gonna stay on. They can have everything. MFD box. Of course, this car is frame notched already, which is a plus, cause it costs money getting the frame notch done. The car also, like I said, already has a posi rear end in it. I'm not sure of the gearing and all that. You got a B&M shifter in here already, bucket seats. You know, they're just somebody, a good project, they want to chip away at it and get it done. You know, had their first old school and stuff. Windows working stuff. You know, you just need a new crank handle. They said I'm at AutoZone parts though. But yeah, man, like I said, it's gonna be for sale. It's gonna be for sale just as soon as I get finished. It can be bought now, really. I mean, it can be bought now. It's just, you know, you have to wait to pick it up. You have to wait to pick it up because until I do everything I said I gotta do. But it can be bought, and then it'll be yours. You interested in purchasing it and knowing the pricing, just hit me up. Or if you're interested in purchasing the period, cause when I'm done with it, all I want is $1,700 for it. That's it, $1,700. Somebody can take it. So I'm just putting the price out there publicly now. That's gonna be the price. It's just gonna have this front end on it, whole front clip now. The whole front clip from fenders forward. This one going on my car. This car gonna have that one. And it's gonna have them roll out wheels on it. And it'll have the chrome back bumper and the tail lights off of this car. Other than that, everything you just seen in this car gonna stay. I ain't taking the B&M shifter out. I'm just taking the tack out. I'm not gonna take the MFD box, the regulator, the Holley fuel pressure regulator, steel mounts, all that stuff costs money. I ain't taking none of that out. So, like I said, I'm gonna put this on the market as soon as I'm finished. But this is the new pickup. So, I told y'all we're gonna get the T-top together, and we're gonna be riding the T-top this year. We're gonna be riding the T-top. I gotta put that cable. Know what that is? I gotta push the cable back in. But yeah, we're gonna be riding the T-top this year, man. For sure. So yeah, man. Y'all got to see the new pickup. Y'all really stay locked in to the channel, cause we finna make some stuff happen. And now gotta go to Summit, cause had another dilemma with Meech's engine, and now it pushing it back 3 more days. The bore of the lifters, man, I don't know how I did that, man. I don't know how I did that. Well, the bore of the lifter was a little too big, and they were offset. I said, how in the world? I must have been going fast, boy. I said, I ain't never. So now I got to go take them back and then swap the lifters out, which I'm gonna have to next day them, cause they don't have them in inventory and stock at the McDonald's store. So I got to do that, which next, you know, it's gonna push it to Tuesday. So, and I'm like, I gotta take these back, man. These $1,100 lifters I got, and the new one's gonna be the same price and stuff too. So I like, yeah, y'all gotta take these back, take these jokers back. But yeah, that we got going on, man. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later. BCG, we out.